Half and double angles.
By Taylor, Bryce, and Jordan.
Half angles include sine, cosine, and tangent. The only difference between sine and cosine is the negative under the square root in sine.
Tangent is very different from the other half angles. Tangent is equal to sine over cosine, but this formula right here is the inverse.
Since you're given sine u equals 4 over 5 and it's in quadrant 2, you know to put your angle u here and you can draw your triangle from there. Since it's sine, you know that it's going to be opposite over hypotenuse, so we can put a 4 and a 5 here. And because it's a 4, 5, the 3, 4, 5 triangle, we can put our negative 3 here because this side is negative. From there, we can plug in our formula for sine u over 2. From here, we can plug in our cosine. So if we have sine of u over 2 is equal to plus or minus 1 minus, and since it's going to be cosine, we know it's going to be adjacent over hypotenuse, so our negative 3 over our 5. So negative 3 over 5, and then that all over 2. When you plug this all into your calculator, you're going to be left with plus or minus root 4 over 5, and from there you can take out a 2, which is going to give you root 1 over 5, but you can't leave the 5 in the denominator, so you're going to have to rationalize. So we're going to multiply by 5, and 5 up here, and you're going to be plus or minus 2 root 5, and that's going to be all over 5.
Double angles are formulas that define the relationship between a trigonometric value and the double of the original angle. These are double angle Siamese cats, and they're twins because they're the same.
This is our double angle formula for sine, and the formula is sine 2x equals 2 sine x times cosine of x, and in cats, that is your sine cat multiplied by 2x cats, your Siamese twins, and that is equal to your 2 sine cat multiplied by your x cat, and your cosine cat multiplied by an x.
This is our double angle formula for cosine, one of our double angle formulas for cosine, and it's cosine 2x equals cosine squared x minus sine squared x. So we have our cosine cat multiplied by our 2 Siamese cats for x, which is equal to our cosine cat squared minus our sine cat squared, both times x. This is our second double angle formula for cosine. We have cosine 2x equals 2 cosine squared x minus 1. Or our cosine cat times our 2 Siamese x cats equals to 2 times our cosine times x, or cosine squared cat times x minus 1.
This is our double angle formula for tangent. Tangent 2x is equal to 2 tangent x over 1 minus tangent squared x, or our tangent cat multiplied by our Siamese twin x cats is equal to 2 tangent cat multiplied by an x over 1 minus tangent cat squared multiplied by an x. Just a little refresher is that tan equals sine x over cosine x, or your tangent cat is equal to your sine x cat over your cosine x cat.
You're designing a chair for Miss Lewis's new house, but the blueprints are too small to have easily solvable angles. The angle measures to be 15 degrees. You need to find the tangent of this degree.
Okay, so we took our given angle, which was 15, and multiplied it by 2 because it's a half angle, and we got 30. And then we just plugged 30 into our equation. So tangent of 30 over 2 is equal to the square root of 1 minus cosine 30 over 1 plus cosine 30. Then you think back to the unit circle and where cosine 30 would be on the unit circle, which is root 3 over 2, and then you plug that back into your equation, so you have this over here. But you need to have a common denominator, so then we chose to do 2 over 2. We just plugged it in and did the addition and subtraction right here, and this is your final answer.
So the problem is sine u is 3/5 and it's quadrant 2. So find the exact angle of sine 2u. So we drew our triangle, which is in quadrant 2, and you know it's a 3, 4, 5 angle. So this one is negative because of where it is on the graph. So then you just plug it into your formula, 2 sine u cosine u. So 2 times 3 over 5 times negative 4 over 5. And then you distribute the 2, so you get 6 over 5 times negative 4 over 5. And then you multiply together and you get negative 24 over 25.